So that was my neighbor, John. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Not right next door neighbor, but in the area. And he brought his tractor over, box blade, and got this all smoothed out for me. It's not perfect. I didn't ask him to make it perfect. I just wanted it smooth enough that I could maybe put down some grass seed and be able to mow it. The main thing is I'm going to trench right through here for my electric. So I wanted to get it nice and smooth so I could come in with a little mini X and trench along there, put the conduit in the ground for the electric. And he brought his tractor over and spent right at a couple hours smoothing it out and pushed some of my brush pile back up off the driveway a little farther into the woods for me, and helped me out quite a bit. So John, if you happen to see this, I appreciate it. In the meantime, I've been over here working on the little Mini X and doing what I can with it. This thing is a capable machine for what it is, but it's small, doesn't have a whole lot of power, and it doesn't really cut through roots real well with that little bucket on it. So I spent quite a bit of time trying to break up the roots on this. It's some sort of holly tree, or I looked it up. You can see the little red berries on it. But man, the roots on this thing are strong. And I broke up the roots as much as I could and finally got it down, got it out. So I'm gonna drag it out of there, probably push it back over here somewhere in the woods to get it out of the way. And I'm gonna keep working my way that way along this side of the fence so that I have access all the way around my fence. That's what I'm working on right now. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Well, how am I doing? I'll try to be nice. It's real easy to be mean. Leave rude comments. It's not so easy to be nice and give constructive criticism. So let's all try to be a little more productive and nice and friendly to each other. The world needs a little more of that these days. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. Alright, I'm done for today. I'm about to lose a pen. So I'm gonna have to get another bolt to stick in there. I guess it came out. I noticed it, so I shut it down. It's almost, it's a little after 4. It's gonna start getting dark here in the next hour anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits for today. This is what I got done. So all along this other side of the fence, I got cleared out enough room that I can get back here, so I can get all the way around my fence now, which I couldn't do before. So that's a good thing. Hopefully, like I said, I'm gonna get my dad to bring his tractor over here with a brush hog, and should be able to get it back here and knock all this down, and then back this way, trail to the property line. Try to get all that knocked down with a brush hog. I feel like I accomplished some stuff today. Pretty good amount of work. You know, there's a ton of roots, so trying to dig up as much of the roots as I can so this stuff doesn't grow back, and then trying to, you know, use that little blade on the front of that thing to kind of push the dirt around, level it out as much as possible, or not level it out, but, you know, make it a little smoother as much as I can. That blade, that thing doesn't have the strength to push too much, so it's a constant battle of put the blade down a little bit, try to push it a little bit, get stuck, raise the blade up a little bit, push a little more, lower the blade again. So, but I feel like I did a pretty good job with it, and it's fun, but it's tiring. That thing bounces you around all over the place. It's such a lightweight little machine that you get the one of the teeth on that bucket jammed underneath a root or something and try to lift up on it, and it wants to pull the whole thing over. So you got to take your time and go slow with it, dig around the roots, and then try to break them up as much as possible. But I got quite a bit. I mean, all of this brush pile right over here, all of this right in here all came from over there. That was probably the biggest tree right there, the root ball you can see. This dirt came from the driveway when neighbor was leveling it out earlier with his tractor. He piled it up for me there, and I'm probably gonna use some of that to build up around the door of my bus. It's kind of a low spot there, and when it rains it kind of puddles up there, so I'll probably take some of that dirt and use it to fill in that low spot. But that's pretty much all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know how I'm doing, and if you want to get notified whenever I post new videos, hit that little notification bell. And until next time, thanks for watching.